Oh my god, you guys. So this is what laziness gets you. Okay, so I was like, I don't want to pay $8 to go back to Monrovia because I'm in Duarte, which is right next door. But Duarte doesn't have the Monrovia subsidized lift. So I'm like, okay, you know what? I'll just take the bus to Monrovia, which is just like a mile up the street or whatever. Or I don't know, maybe 2 miles away. So I'm waiting here at on the eastbound side, just sitting here relaxing for a minute, and then right when I'm like just sitting here chilling, here comes the bus going to Pasadena, which is the one I need, just driving by, and I'm like, dude, and I'm already gonna have to like try to kiss their ass and say, let me on, I only have $1.50, but let me on because I don't have enough money to get on there, change, and I don't want to put my $5 in there, so. This night is already going crazy, but anyway, I went to grocery outlet just to get ice as usual and then a few other things. But I ended up I remember like I'm in this cooking group and they were talking about the Chick-fil-A nuggets, like making them at home. You just get pickle juice, which that's kind of hard to get. Like you have to buy actual jars of pickles or whatever, and like I don't really eat pickles like that. So, and the juice, you don't get that much juice in those unless you get like the Costco size and all that. But I do like to always have like relish or pickles on hand, usually like a jar or whatever. I don't have it right now, but I usually like to have it on hand because when I get leg cramps, because it takes it away really fast. I don't know why they always say mustard, because mustard doesn't do anything for me, but pickle, like one time I had to use straight up relish. And I stood there at the refrigerator just eating it, and a few minutes later it was like, you know, and you know how with leg cramps, minutes are like everything. So anyway, I battled with it in the store, and then I went to the freezer section, and I saw they have the little Foster Farms honey barbecue wings and hot and spicy wings that I like. So I said, okay, I'll get one bag of those, and then I'll make the Chick-fil-A nuggets tomorrow. But then I said, you know what? I don't have buttermilk, and I do have regular, like the what's it called, lactate milk. But I don't feel like doing it now, so I'm just gonna use my hot and spicy chicken batter and make hot and spicy chicken tenders and do it in the air fryer because that's where how they say to do it. So yeah, I might do that either tonight or tomorrow. I don't know. And then so right now I'm just relaxing. About to get up and go across the street real quick. What I will do to save a few bucks. But anyway, you guys, I'm gonna start doing some different videos on YouTube. Okay, I decided, I've been watching a few YouTubers, and they show their budget, their weekly budget, and it was real interesting because this one lady I follow, she the reason I followed her is because she worked at Amazon too. And so I was like, oh, okay, we have something in common, this and that. And so I think she still does actually, but she was saying how she works at a few other places, does a few other things on the side. And she said that, you know, she does her budget. And it's like, I was like, you know what? Like, I have really bad, and I'm just going to admit this, like, I have really bad, like, I don't know, like, I'm not good with, like, the whole structure of everything, like, budgeting, like, it's like, okay, I didn't, like, at the time, I kind of was like, what you mean? When one of my friends was like, oh, you know, I'm going to do your budget for you because, you know, so that I'm going to get you to pay your credit cards and then get your car and everything. But I was like, first of all, because he was just like, you know, I was like, chill for a minute, you know, and then, which I don't mind the help, but it's just like at the same time, it's like, I don't know. Like, I think I just want to do myself. So I feel like I can do it, but I'm just like, I just have to see it written down and stick to it. Like, it's like, I do it mentally usually, and it doesn't usually work unless I'm like, I have a goal in mind. Like, I'm like, okay, I gotta pay off this one credit card, and then I can, like, do this and do that or whatever. And that's another reason I got the Chime card, because I was thinking with my main account, that'll be, like, for bills and stuff, and then the Chime one I'll use for, like, everything else. Like, I'll say, okay, grocery money, or, I mean, splurge money. I kind of got under control of that lately, obviously, but, I like how she did it on the video I was watching. I forget her name. I think people should follow her because she does it really good. Like, she shows how, okay, I'm going to pay this for my credit card. I'm going to pay this for rent. I'm going to pay this for, whoa. My dime fell. I'm going to pay this for, eating out or whatever. And I like how she did it. So, and I have a little notebook at home, so I'm going to start just doing that. I'm going to say, like, okay, the grocery thing, like I said, and I was telling my friend this, I'm like kind of impulsive with it, but not in the way that I think you guys are gonna think I mean. Okay, I'm not impulsive in that, oh, let me just buy a bunch of junk food. But it's like I'm impulsive in that it's like I don't plan meals out like that way. Like, it's hard for me to be like, okay, I'm gonna make meatloaf tonight, and then I'm gonna make chicken tomorrow, and then I'm just not like that way. So I'm not even gonna lie to myself. So, but what I do think is another way, if you're not that way, if you're not structured like that, I think one thing you can do is put, buy the ingredients for the things you do like. So, for example, if I like making fish or whatever, I'm gonna get catfish. I don't like even saying catfish because my friend, her husband once, he fishes, and so he gave me some fresh catfish one time. It was just it was a game changer. And so I'm just like, I can't even buy store-bought anymore because I'm just like I want that again, but like it's a world away from the store kind, you know. But it's like, so yeah. But anyway, if I do have to get at the store, I get if I get like fish, I'll have fish one night, and then I'll have chicken one night, and then I'll have, you know, she said one thing that, and this is the thing that a lot of us have the problem doing, the convenience foods, like buying like already made, like at the deli, fried chicken or sandwiches or whatever, instead of making it yourself. But, and how that eats up a lot of your grocery budget right there, you know. She was just saying a lot of things that really hit home, because that's what I do. Like, I'll go in there and I'll be like, I have my list and everything, but I'll be like, okay, this is all my ingredients for dinner for tonight. Like, you know, I don't think like, hey, because I'm like, and then I'm back at the store another day, and I'm just like, you know, so I like how she was doing it. And a lot of the YouTubers, I noticed, they do it that way. Like, they show their haul. They'll say like, oh, we didn't eat meat this week, so we just got like the veggies, and we got this, and we got that. So yeah, I'm trying to get back into it. I have been making more stuff at home, but I noticed a lot of it is the stuff that's like it's like frozen and you heat it up, like orange chicken, or, you know, it's not something I made. So I'm just not in that mood right now. That's the only reason, like, to do that. But yeah, I'm just gonna get my little budget together. And I just liked how she was showing how, okay, I went overboard this week at the store, so I gotta take my 10, because she was like, I'm planning to save XYZ every week, but I couldn't save it this week because I went overboard in this area or that area. So like, yeah, I just need something to show me. I might just find an app that does it too, because I need to just show something that keeps me accountable, because it's just like, and people are like, you know, just have someone do it for you and all that, but I just like don't like people telling me like, okay, I don't mind, like, I'll take advice and everything and constructive criticism and stuff, but, like, I just feel like it's kind of similar to when you tell someone that you're going on a diet or whatever, and then every other time they see you, they're like, oh, why are you eating this? Why are you doing that? Why you know, and it's just like, you know what? That's why people keep things to themselves, because they're like, they don't want to be lectured every time, you know? And, like, my friend, I remember back in the day, my friend, she was one of those types that was like, oh my God, never drink soda because it erodes your teeth. It erodes your teeth. Which, she's right, but she would freaking trip out so hard right now. She's on my soda consumption right now. But she was like, back then she was like that. So when we went to, like, we would go to Korean barbecue, or we would go to eat or whatever, and she would be like, she would just get water, and she'd be like, don't, like, she'd be like, I just can't drink that because it erodes your teeth, it's bad for you, and all that. But then, after, like, in the recent times we would go, like, she started, you know, drinking it and stuff. So I was like, you know, so that's what I'm like. But anyway, you guys, so yeah, I'm going to start just budgeting. I'm going to say, okay, I only have this much each week. If I spend over that, then I have to take it away from some other thing. So, for example, if I have, and this is after your bills are done. Like, this is your bills are finished, like your credit card bill, your, insurance, whatever, that's finished. And then you have your other money for food and everything. And then you have your fund for, like, discretionary stuff. So, meaning, like, stuff you want to save for or whatever. So, if you go overboard at the grocery store or whatever, then you got to take money that was meant for your discretionary fund and put that, take that out and replenish, what did she say? She said she went overboard at the store, right? Because she could only spend $25. She went overboard at the store, and I think she's with someone, because she was mentioning another person, and so I think he must put in with it too, because that $25, like, that's not a lot for two people, unless it's like two super, like, small eater people. Like, cause I know $25 don't even cut into my eating budget, and that's not even like throwing shit at myself. That's just saying it's like, that's a low amount for like a adult, but I guess you could make it work if you were just really like just on it. But she was just saying, if I forgot what she said, I gotta watch it again. She said she had $25. She went overboard at the store, so she spent like $35 instead, which that goes over her budget, so that eats into the money she was gonna put in her savings. There's the bus to Azusa. That eats into the money she's gonna put in her savings. So she had to take the money from the savings and just put it into another. I didn't get what she was doing. Like, she took it out of one thing and she put it in another. That part I didn't really get, because it's like, okay, that she was saying that I went overboard, so the money that the $10 I would have put into my savings, I had to use. So I basically lost that money, to go into my savings. So, I don't know. I gotta watch it again and take notes and everything. But yeah, I'm gonna start doing that. I'm just gonna get my ish together in so many different ways. So, but anyway, guys, I will talk to you guys later. I'm gonna head across the street now. Have a good sunny night, and stay cool, stay hydrated. You guys, our neighbors were so funny. Okay, they were parlaying yesterday, like, till like 1 or 2 in the morning. Like, but they weren't loud. They were just like those types that they were just out there talking and everything. And then somebody, it's so annoying. There was like somebody, they're putting off firecrackers, but they sound like gunshots. And so there's been like police driving by, and then the helicopters been flying around twice. I'm like, you know what? So, Monrovia got their parts, but Echo is all I was thinking. But anyway, you guys, I will see you guys later. Have a good Sunday, and take care. Have a good week. Okay, bye.